everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Debbie, and today on my channel we're going to be doing a bread recipe. It is an orange honey bread, so stay tuned for that recipe. And as always, if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button and give me that thumbs up and share my video. And also don't forget to hit the bell icon so you're notified of all the videos I upload. I try to upload twice a week. I'm trying to stick to that schedule. Sometimes it may only be once, but I'm trying to do twice a week. So I hope you stick around and watch how we make our orange honey bread. And I want to say a shout out and hello. Welcome back, Maria. She's been gone for a while and we've missed her. So I want to thank everybody who is a regular out there and that comments regularly. I just love getting your comments. So let's get into making our bread. So today, like I said, we're going to be making an orange honey bread in our bread machine. So the first thing to our pan that we want to add is our milk. The milk is going to be 1 cup plus 1 tablespoon. Just dump that right in the pan. Very, 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 very hot here today in Illinois. I don't know what it's like where you guys are, but I hope everyone is staying safe. Next, we're going to be adding our honey. 1/4 cup. Oh, this just looks so inviting. I love honey. Like honey on fresh biscuits out of the oven. Oh, so good. Make honey butter. Does anybody ever make honey butter out there? Let me grab a spatula. I'm going to need to scrape that. And like in the past, I had one of my viewers tell me if you put your oil in the cup first and then your honey, you won't have this problem. It just comes right out. But I neglected to do that. And so now we're scraping. I'm not adding oil today, but I am adding butter, and some of it is partially melted, so I could have used that in here. And it would have fallen right out. So get that honey in there. And then next we'll be adding 3 tablespoons of butter. And we're also going to be adding in our salt, which is 1 teaspoon. I did a little redecorating. Not a bunch, but you know, I like to change out my centerpiece. I don't know if I told you 1 teaspoon salt, sorry. I like to change out my centerpiece on my dining room table. And I have a little shelf area in my dining room, as you've seen on some other videos. And I like to redecorate it. And I had it decorated since spring, and I just thought, you know what, I want to put something new there. So I'll show you what I put there after I get this all in the pan. So, and 1 teaspoon of orange extract. This is the pure orange extract. I decorated with lemons. That just sounds so bright and I don't know, just reminds me of summer and cool and refreshing, which it's not today, but that's what it reminds me of. Okay, then to that, we're going to be adding in our bread flour, which is 3 cups. And then pretty soon, next, probably, I usually like to start decorating maybe the 2nd week in August for fall. There's 1. And I usually change out all my pictures to fall pictures, and 2, and all my little decorative things I have around the house. I'm getting to the end of my flour, so if you hear me clanging and banging, I'm getting to the end. So I'm gonna have to shake it in here. I got another bag on standby. And 3. I think I got maybe like a 1/4 cup left in there. Okay, see, not much. And the last thing we're gonna be adding is our bread machine yeast. And that will be 2 teaspoons. I keep saying tablespoons to everything. That would be some high-rising bread probably. There's our 2 teaspoons. We're gonna pop this in our bread maker. And we're gonna be choosing it makes a 1.5 pound loaf. So let me pull over my bread maker. And we'll get it in there. Or we will go to the bread maker. Like I said, this makes a 1.5 pound loaf. Do I have it plugged in? Yes. It's on 1.5. I think I'm going to be choosing, the difference between white is 3 hours and 25 minutes. And then if I choose sweet, it's 3 hours and 20 minutes. So I'm going to choose the sweet, just the 5 minutes less. And I'm going to choose light for my crust color. And there we go. And she's off. Orange honey bread. Yum. And we'll be back in a few to have a taste test. And in the meantime, I'll show you my table. Okay, so here is my centerpiece. And as soon as I start taping, my little iRobot decides to start vacuuming. But we'll let it do its thing. But here it is. Lemons and kind of like the color cobalt blue, navy blue together. I just love little creamers and pitchers. Have a little rattan hyacinth basket, I think is how you say it. So cute. And then I got this table runner off of Amazon. It's a cute little fringe. And then this is my little wall shelf. Just put a couple little accents up there. Put a couple lemons on the scale. That's actually an old postal scale. So cool. I found that in an antique shop. So you can see it's for postal. So it has pounds on it for the mail. And that's just above my buffet there. So that's my little nod to lemons. Got some lemon measuring cups over there with my grandma Lammy's special bowl there. Okay, I'm here to show you the real thing, what's happening. So I'm going to add some more flour. Looks like it's pretty sticky. I'm going to get that, maybe like a couple more tablespoons of flour. We're going to let that work in there and see how that does. That's why you always want to check your dough after it starts kneading. When I got busy cleaning up, I didn't check mine. It's been, what's the time? It's been like 9 minutes, so I'm going to check it before that. And then because it was climbing up the pan, I am going to, excuse my fingers, I'm trying to do this holding. I'm going to clean the pan off just a little bit, because if you leave that on there, it's going to probably, when it starts rising, get that on the sides of the bread, and I don't want that there. Ooh, not very much time left, but she is looking so pretty. Ooh. Ooh-wee. And the smell. I can't wait to get a piece of that. Okay, it's going off. Let's unplug it. And if you see behind me, like I said, it's so hot out today. I have all my blinds closed and not letting any natural light in. Isn't she pretty? Ooh, and the paddle stayed in. I just love it when the paddle stays in. I'm just not good at getting the paddle out when the beeping goes off, but oh, wow. So pretty. Okay, so we're gonna let that cool and then we will taste it. Okay, we're gonna cut it. She feels soft. I can definitely smell the orange. Let's just hope we can taste that sweet honey. Oh, this is beautiful bread. This is beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that. Ooh, she's got a great crumb. Just the perfect amount of orange flavor. Just perfect. And she's a little sweet from the honey. So soft. Yum. I'm going to have this linked in the description box. Let me know if you tried it. I know you would like it. So until next time, take care of yourself and take care of each other also. Bye.